Hey everyone, here I'm going to show you what to do with Remembrance of the Omen King in Elden Ring. This is dropped by Morgott, the Omen King, and if we have a little look at our inventory, when you defeat him, you get this. So it says Remembrance of the Omen King. A couple of different things you can do. You can use it and you'll get some runes. I suggest you don't because it's better stuff than that. Alright, so you could use it, but if you do that, it's bye-bye, it's gone. So better thing to do is go off to the round table, as you may have done with other remembrances, or if you've not done that, I'm going to show you. So we go to our map, go to the Sites of Grace, left button over to Roundtable Hold, go to the Table of Lost Grace. You're pretty far in the game, so if you've not used any of the remembrances before, you'll be able to do them all. So you could have the Full Moon Queen remembrance and Godric the Grafted. So you should find this doorway open. If you have a battle going on in here, if you've not been to the Round Table Hold in ages, defeat the battle and eventually this should open. But this should open after you've defeated the first boss, Godric the Grafted. And this little old lady here is the Finger Reader. Okay, so you can... Yeah. Well, ignore that. And one of the options you should have is receive power from Remembrance. And then here it says take the power of its namesake via the Finger Reader. So you can see it's automatically selected Remembrance of the Omen King, because that's the only remembrance I've got, because I've done the other ones. And then you have a choice. Okay, so you can see if we go down, I can have Morgott's Cursed Sword, or I can have Regal Omen Bairn. So this one is probably a bit of a better choice for me, because at the minute I've got my status, if you see on the right hand side, a lot pumped into intelligence, a little bit of faith, so I'm more magical at the minute. If you are a big hoofing sort of warrior or melee, you might want to go for Morgott's Cursed Sword. Be aware of the stats though down the bottom right. It only needs strength 14, but it does need a lot of dexterity to use this, and also arcane. So if you look sort of in the middle down the bottom, dexterity 35, arcane 17. This does cause blood loss build up, and it causes physical damage as well, so it's physical and blood. Might be all right. Also have a little look at the scaling. Dexterity is its main thing there that you want to pump stats into to give the best boost to it. Strength is E, arcane is D. Doesn't look that exciting to me. I am interested in this Regal Omen Bairn though, so we're going to have a little look at this one. This one will also cost you 5,000 runes. I've got 120,000 runes, so no problem. One thing to point out, if you decide you really need both of them, there is a way to do that, which I'll show in a separate one, which is how you get the second remembrance. So I will show that. I might not have put it up quite yet though, but it will go up soon. So yeah, keep an eye for that. Anyway, let's go with this one. 5,000 runes. I press A, and then it says, do you want to spend the remembrance and the 5,000 runes to receive Regal Omen Bairn? And I'll go, yay! And there it is. It's done. And it is here. So if I just show you, it will sit here in these different things here, and there it is, Regal Omen Bairn. And it uses FP to unleash many wraiths that chase down foes. Scales with intelligence and faith. So my intelligence is pretty good. My faith is okay, 60 intelligence, faith 30. I'm going to show you how it works now. So what I've done, I've popped that in my sort of down slot there. You can see it sitting there. And then if we have a little look on that, I've got it equipped down the bottom. And if we go and have a little look here, there is a baddie. Now check this out. Pretty vicious. Great for a single enemy. Getting 1,200 hits there. So it takes these guys out nice and easy. It does use quite a bit of FP there that you can see there. So I can only get 2 out with my amount of FP that I've got. I don't think it's chargeable. Let's just have a little look. Well, maybe it is. Or maybe slight bit of extra damage they're holding. I'm not sure whether that's my imagination. It's pretty cool. What do you reckon? Do you think that's worth it or not? I don't think you need to have a staff of a core, do you? Now that's a good question. Let's see. Do we need a staff equipped to use it? No. And distance, let's see whether it'll get that dude in the distance. It did, but it didn't seem to do as much damage. So yeah, quite an interesting thing. What do you reckon? Do you think that was worth it, or would you go with a great sword? I'd love to know your thoughts. That's what you do to get, or how to use the Remembrance, though. So I'd love to know your thoughts on it. Let me know in the comments. Thanks so much for watching.